everyone, and welcome back for another Hogwarts Portkey Games Hogwarts Legacy PS4 gameplay. Where we last left off, towards a very stupid ending, but of course, the game is pretty damn fun, so I decided to do a part 2. Let's dive in. Oh, you can create multiple variants. Oh, hello Golden Snitch. How are you? Oh, that's cool. That is awesome. Alright, shall we begin? Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. Alrighty. Now we have the flames to burn. Do, 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 do.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Let's go into our maps here. Thing is, I want to get at least towards that bridge area that we last had. Tower Bell Wing, Library Annex. Let's try here. Revelio kind of is like a combination of the words reveal and the word revelation. So, since both words mean, clarity, to see, because when you have a revelation, you have clairvoyance of thought, to see something clearly, and then therefore it is revealed. Okay, so down here is not what we're looking for. We're not looking for outside, we're looking for an area where it had those torches. If you can find the torches, clock tower. Oh, hey, Sebastian. Well, not Sebastian, but... Okay, so this is the, it's that door. Okay. Going through here. Is it over there? Gryffindor lower hallway.
Revelio.
Another selection for you all.
Okay. Would it be up here? That's the question. Where would those torches be? They... Good question. Where would they be? Okay, remember that. Me fiddling with that. Let's see. I wonder if I had a key for that. I think there was something there, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah! Forgot about these things. Ah! The cafeteria. Interesting. Oh? Thought that would work. Okay. So guessing the fact it shows one question mark here, that means it's number 1 in the sequence. Okay. So that plus 7, or that and 7 equals 24, plus the number there would also equal 24. Let's see, what would that be? Okay, so that one's down there in that sequence. So if we use this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's the 10th, and that's 17. So we need something that would make 24 out of the 17. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The lizard is 7. So do we have a lizard? Yes, we do. And there's the lizard. I think that's the lizard. Yep. And then for the second one... Okay. We've got the owl, 11, and that equaling 14. So we have 11 plus the owl, which is 1, so that's 12. So we're going to go to the 2, so we need the goat. Looks like we don't got goat, so... So we've got Hydra, that, and spider. So something... So the owl must equal something. Must be... It has to be 1. But if 11 and that owl equal 12. Unless... Because... If we do this... Okay, so that didn't quite work out as I hoped. Let's try... Spider? Huh. Not my forte on that. We'll look about it later. We might have to look it up or something to see if we can get the sequence. But let's see if we can't find the necessary area.
Levioso!
Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just scampering around the world to be. I'm gonna see this shit. Oh no! Don't tell me I'm going into Slytherin. Oh, poor doggo. Don't tell me this is the Slytherin dorms. Is this... If this is the Slytherin dorms... This has to be the Slytherin dorms. There's no way this ain't Slytherin. Yep, there's a Slytherin. Oh god. Bathrooms of Lake Myrtle! Mary Myrtle. Oh boy.
Revelio. Incendio.
Okay. Well, I might as well just go find Sebastian then. Uh-oh. I do hate it when my game crashes like that on me without even telling me, but good thing it actually popped back up. Ooh, chesty.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
God damn it. I was hoping I was going to get into that chest, but never mind. Okay. Come on. Open door.
Revelio.
Guard's Tower.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Let's see. Since we don't need Reparo at the moment, let's sign you to the bottom. No. Ooh, we need. Assign you to bottom. Assign you to left. There we go. Goodbye.
We must remain unseen.
Try again. It caught me, alright. It caught me. Try keeping one's force, one control, and one damage spell in your spell set. The blank appearance of any gear cannot be altered in the gear menu to look at blah blah blah. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses. Revelio will clearly highlight nearby enemies, interactive elements, and containers, even though walls.
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Ooh.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
And I got caught. Son of a babushka! No, no. Ma, no, no. Babushka. We're just gonna have to keep on practicing until we can get that thing down. Oh, that was a crack. Come on. Sneaking into a library for Indiana Jones would have been a whole lot better. Just give me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Is it a chest? Yes, it's a chest. A high top hat, huh?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
There it was.
Sure, wander in the restricted section at this hour.
And I fucked. Because I didn't expect her to actually be there. Pain my nut. May need to switch from Incendio to a different spell. Come on.
Revelio.
There it is, Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, so that's what it does.
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Back here.
If you're... Can't you leave us to waltz about in peace? Out of here with you!
God damn it. Hey, Jesus Christ. These ghosts can do whatever the frack they want. Why can't they just leave me the frack alone? Good damn. Do, 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 do.
Quietly now.
Let's do this quickly.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Hello, good sir.
Hello, Azil. How are you?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Whew. What are you tapping for? Yeah, get back in your box. I said get back in your box. Back in your box.
I am okated.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully
Hi, Jay,
cryptic.
nice hat on your avatar.
Thanks. It's got this little herbalistic feel, like a little beanstalk top. Okay. Now where am I supposed to look?
We must remain unseen. secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Oh, don't tell me it's a person. What is this place? Ooh.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck
I
in your
like
search.
having friends who are in my debt.
Now,
Such a
Where's that
Slytherin thing to
damned
say.
poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Okay, so I now need to switch to Reparo. Assign the bottom. No! Okay.
Reparo.
That's a cool armor.
Is your avatar a Slytherin?
No, it's a Hufflepuff. Each class has their own abilities and capabilities. One such ability of the Hufflepuffs, which is also what I got when I did the which house are you from Harry Potter thing. They can go into the graveyard.
Oh.
Like all the others. It's not Slytherin, but it has this little cap. But you can actually interact with other characters
You said
from
it
other
sounded
houses.
like a Slytherin.
I said he sounded like a Slytherin, because the way you said, like, oh, I like having friends who are in my debt. That's a Slytherin thing to say, because they're all a bunch of upstanding, rich snobs, essentially, the purebloods, because Slytherins are purebloods, Hufflepuffs, and Ravenclaws are kind of like the hodgepodge group, and then you
right.
got Gryffindor.
I was asking LOL.
It's fine. You were asking for it, definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna go and switch that Reparo spell back to my invisibility spell. So I'm not having to deal with this bullshit. Oh, hello. That's the gate.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That's it.
Skipping the rest.
Okay, Azil. Okay, Azil. It's kind of getting annoying hearing it in the background. Azil, you're gonna act like a child, like a 2-year-old? This may be a game, but it's kind of annoying having to hear it in the background. Thank you very much. Asylum Mask, huh?
Where might this lead?
I don't know what's up with him.
He's probably horny. That's why he's got a lot of L's. It's a bunch of wood. We all know what to do with that. Kick him in the nuts. Ball, anyone?
LOL Wawad. LOL have a great stream, Jay.
Zil got punished.
Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
He kind of went in
Not
for
surprising. Guards at the ready.
that. What the? What the? Nani?
Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Accio! Levioso!
No! Woo! That was a close one.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Good question as to how do I get the heck out of here?
Revelio.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, come on.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay. Come on! Okay. Okay, so I know. Okay. So I gotta hurry. Whew. Made it. Cerulean runic. Oh boy.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Woo!
It is a book after all.
And the book disappeared. Hmm? Interesting. Did you become the
wanted to
first
see me?
do it?
Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Interesting. So there was a person before me. But it looks like she kinda went a little bit power hungry by the knowledge of that fact. Because she looked like she wasn't gonna keep that kind of secret.
Sebastian.
And he's caught.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I hate Peeves. He's very annoying. Okay, so... Oh, there's a fire thing somewhere. There we go. Now we got the library activated. Let's get that guy out of here. Come on. Open up. Oh, how long is it gonna take to open up this goddamn door? Open up, open up. Come on, open the door. Open the door. Oh,
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
for a quest log. Let's go to our biology class. Let's check out what we got here. Another quest line. Ooh. Is that a legendary cape? Interesting. Got legendary gloves, legendary cape, and then we got a legendary armored attire. And you got the completed 6-side relationship quest. Interesting. Very interesting. So we got here a pensive sentinel. Pensive sentry. Oh, we got another handle? Ooh. Twisted handle design in ivory, topped with a bronze owl. Let's go to my gear. Let's check that out. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. I shall have that. Let's check out my glasses here. Asylum mask. That's funny. Okay, that would look better on a female character. In the meantime, all right. Let's go. Let's see, inventory. Alrighty, and ooh, outpost. It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available. Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow. It might be best to do so outside the castle, Daddy. Alright. Of course, that would give me a better offensive power, but still, it would make me look a little suspicious in my design, but eh. Once I level up to a certain point, I probably won't need those. Welcome, welcome.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Yeah, well, right now
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go to herbology first.
Levioso. Revelio.
While I run down the corridor, there's like, no running in the halls, they say. Well, maybe if they didn't make the halls so large, and the class is so far away, you would think that they would be capable of, you know, getting the heck out of here and into classes so quickly.
I'm uncomfortable.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Apparently a brain cell.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
That
How thrilling it is to have
so
everyone
cheeky.
back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing vole. Now then,
Let's just hope it's not one of those
today
screeching
we will be
little plant
acquainting ourselves
thingies.
with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh god.
Accio.
Please don't be the screaming plant.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Oh god, no, it's the screaming ones. Cover your
Now,
ears, people.
Everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil!
Oi. Screeching benchies. I hated that in that movie, part of the scene.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Or back to sleep.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
Bit
Splendid
mature,
work,
I'm afraid,
everyone.
my ass.
Now
Why get
for
the
our
new
next
student?
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
Chinese
that
chomping
some
cabbage?
plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll take them until they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
One of the main reasons why I don't really talk much while I'm streaming, especially when I'm trying to just play a normal game, is to allow people to hear the conversation, as well as also other stuff that happens without interruption.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oh, that facial expression at the end looked like, not really.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
Alright, time to open the quest log. Let's see what else we've got. The girl... Oh, Wagadoo. Potions class. Alright, let's head over to... Potions class first. We'll do the rest of them in a moment. But once we get close. I do need to be able to make more of the healing potions that I need to get. Come on, open that door. Down the hallway.
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never.
And welcome to Potions
about the
class.
Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
That sucks.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This is gonna be hell.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
As he looks.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more... resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Wait,
I'm
that's
Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Another Weasley. Oh boy.
Wait,
Gareth.
Are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I just want to see what is going on, so I can basically just destroy his butt.
Your potion stations organized and
Select the Fwooper feather. Mongrel fur. Ooh. Ashwinder eggs. Ooh, a chest. Collect a chest. Okay, is there anything else?
a prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Where did he go? I mean, seriously, where did the flip did he go? Oh, there he is.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Gravity's on! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
So I need a hork lump juice to create another version of the potion. Hork lump juice. Well, let's open up our little page here. Go into our inventory. Let's see what we got. Another potion. part of the collection. Let's see what we got. That and that. So what we need is one of these guys. Horculum, small creatures that resemble mushrooms. Not these guys though. And we got some gear. So we got. Ooh. Level 9 gloves. Oh, that looks cool with the gloves right there with the golden. Nice. And what else do we have? Nope. Alrighty. Shall we begin? The next stage of the adventure. Oh, wrong button. Let's go to my map and let's go to my quests. Okay, meet with Natty. The girl from Wagato. To the world map, to the wall. Well, that sucks. Well, I gotta walk it. Nuts. That's gotta suck. Oh.
Revelio.
Natty doesn't seem to mind. There's something in there. I just know.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that's...
Revelio. Incendio.
Whoops. Looks like my things here turned off my quest. Going to run, going to run, going to run. Do 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 do.
Revelio.
I don't think it's anything special if your family works in the industry. Makes them a boring lot if you ask me.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
There we go.
I have a friend who once went to a Muggle doctor. It's the truth. Fallen over in Piccadilly Circus visiting a relative.
Why would I want to hear what you're good at?
Anyone would.
Sad you can't touch a ghost. So, how is everyone who's watching my stream doing? Say your prayers and say your peace while the loading screen is taking its time. Enjoy the scenery. I know I'm not talking so much as a commentary basis, because I want you to at least enjoy the game. That's good to hear, sis. I know from a previous thing on Discord, something happened in regards to parental units. But I will not press further on that matter, because we're here to watch Harry Potter. And the yeah, I saw the stuff on Discord.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Do. Okay. Since I'm doing a little bit of a cheating little way to get around. Okay. I gotta re-find where I found the cauldrons. Not the cauldrons, those little torches that have the little light up thing.
Accio!
Accio does very good work for that kind of stuff.
Protego!
I just wanted to do that just in case. What is this direction? Hello, owl. I know I'm probably going the wrong way, but I just wanted to check up here what's going on.
Accio!
Ooh, a chest. Ooh. So this must be the Owl Tower. But I'm just gonna zoom right through. Come on. Hello, owls. How you doing? Just wanted to say hi. Oh, hello.
Revelio.
And there's a lot of them. I just saw a piece of paper flying.
Accio.
Gotcha.
Incendio. Levioso.
Now let's get the heck down here. Since we have gotten things covered. Down when I go. Nice. Ah, Quidditch. I would have liked to have seen my character actually do some Quidditch stuff. That'd be funny to do. Sucks that I have to, of course, run.
Accio!
Do 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 do.
Revelio.
Groundskeeper. This is Hagrid's place. Is this Hagrid's? Or was Hagrid not here during the time?
This looks intriguing.
Ooh. Hello. What are you? There we go.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Booyah. What did I find here? This is definitely an incendiary place. Ooh, rough Hauser gloves and their negative status effect. Damn.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Well, found myself a little bit of a dungeon. Underground cavern of sorts. The magic variety. Let's find my way back.
Accio!
Got some redstone. It is getting quite late, so let's get this over with. Hello, sheep. Chicken. On the road again. I'm just running for my life on the road again.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Whew, that was a long-ass trek. Yes, let's talk.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Stupefy.
Leviosa! Used to be quick!
Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa!
Oh, that was a perfect timing on that one.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this
Accio! Incendio!
You've made a great mistake. I've never seen such magic. Pay for your deed.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Woohoo! That was impressive.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Wait, Merlin was a Slyth?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
I would have thought Merlin was a Gryffindor.
Then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Dragonhide Protector's Cloak.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
In the meantime, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna check this area. Ah, interesting. Can I get out? Thank you. I think I will stop at about 9 o'clock for the stream. So I better make it a good one. Because I gotta work like a normal person. I'll try to finish off the game and stream more of the game on the weekends when have more of availability at times. I might even do Friday after work to continue on the continuation of this game, as well as also provide you with a nice little hint to the game itself.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
I should probably rest since it's nightfall, so I'm gonna go to my dorms. Good question. Where is my dorms? This doesn't look like my dorms since there's no T. Let's look at other dorms. I think I may be on this side. Nope, no T. It's not my room either. Excuse me. I know I was further back, I just don't know. Maybe I might have been the first one. Well, anywho, might as well speak to Helen Thistlewood. What are you doing at this hour? maybe I should give you a watch. Maybe a map? Then perhaps one of you would be here on time. I love that. I love that scene where she transforms from a cat to her human form. They said that it was quite shocking. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Wait, there they are. Now that we have Incendio.
Protego!
No, I didn't.
Incendio! Incendio!
If I remember correctly, that the number thing here is that the one with the X is IV. Okay, there we go. And then we've got
Incendio!
then we had the triangle one. The triangle one was 1. And then we had this one with the triangle with the plus in it. Was 3. Like so.
Incendio!
Let me do a little bit of a thing here, so I'm gonna put you at the bottom. God damn it.
Lumos!
Oh yeah. Going down. Let's go to my gear slots. I'm going to destroy that. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to destroy that one. As this would give me better protection. do have two variants of this cloak, so I'm just going to destroy the default ones that don't have really any strategic value. Embellished cobalt overcoat. Nice. Okay, now let's head the heck out of here.
Revelio.
That didn't sound good. Whew. Wow, it's already at 9 o'clock. Well, at least I'll finish this mission, and then I'll probably say goodbye.
Revelio.
If you are, of course, enjoying the game and as well as enjoying the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Because your continued support helps grow and build this channel so I can give you more and better content than before.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap. Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few galleons.
they come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. Someone... You've made a mistake!
Protego! Perhaps you ought to... Levioso! Incendio!
I shall kill you for this when I get down from... Gringo!
Avoiding our problems, are we? No.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Accio!
Perfect. Target practice.
See up above.
Well, he wasn't looking at that bit. Don't fool. Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after cauldron cake?
Yeah, you're dead meat, man.
Accio!
Nice, sanguine mask. Now let's get the heck out of here. Man, these little grunts are so easy pickings. I might want a challenge, but I mean, Jesus Christ. And they said this game was easy, but I mean, like, this game is normal. This game's on normal and it's fucking easy. That's the funny part.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Well, this is a Merlin trial. I might as well use it.
Levioso! Accio!
Okay. So I gotta follow.
Accio! Merlin himself would be proud.
Interesting. Nice. Okay, let's get our butts out of here and back onto the trail of what we were doing. It's already morning and everyone's already awake. Oh god. Guard going wild.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
But to think, Merlin a Slytherin.
They say herbology is
A Slytherin, no less. I would have expected him to at least have been a Gryffindor. Maybe even a Ravenclaw. Because of the fact that Merlin's always described as wearing blue garments. It's been depicted as wearing blue garments. But to wear green but yet be a Slytherin. He's always been depicted wearing blue. Or close to non-green attire. In fact, he doesn't even think of himself as one of those people who would classify himself as a pureblood.
Nips in the hat, if you please.
How nice of you.
Incendio.
Accio. Right not to be worried about you.
Leviosa.
Hurt me!
Shit.
I will make you pay. Get accustomed to that.
Leviosa. Accio.
I won't rest. You're dead.
Now, investigate.
Protego.
Mongrel camp.
Revelio. Incendio.
I was hoping to burn the place to the ground.
Accio.
Okay. So for this area to have been attacked is interesting.
Accio.
Oh boy. I shall investigate.
Incendio.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Come on.
That solves that.
There was another entry point somewhere. Ooh, another chest. Hey, cow. Okay. Let's get going real quick. Don't want to keep her waiting for too long.
Myself doing this sort of thing.
Levioso. Levioso.
Stop!
Protego.
I'm afraid of heights.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Damn. These guys do love to combat. But I'm mostly picking off easy pickings at this point. And I'm only playing the normal variation of the game. That's the funny part. This is on normal.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne.
They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Keep me safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Muggle-born?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
But what if she did do it?
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
On the other side of the
Very
globe
well.
by now?
Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Splinched?
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Splinched. Yikes. I've never heard... I know that there was that ability, but they also had that, like, fire transportation ability. But also the fact that that would make anyone sick. Oh, he's like, oh, god damn it, I'm gonna barf. Uh-oh. Deathstalkers!
Expecto
Patronum! Ah! Her Patronum was a bunny.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Dementors.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you some little you should know all.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Uh-oh. I hope she's going to be alright, but in the eventuality of her death, that would suck. I guess everyone went to bed. Well, once this thing loads, I will end the stream and bid y'all farewell.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This could be careful.
I know it's 9:30, but I'm just gonna try to finish this one off. Come on, come on. Is it seriously gonna take me straight through them?
Levioso! Accio! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Incendio! This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not it. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Accio! Accio! You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. No, that's not it. Oh, it's done something. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? I see how this goes. Incendio!
Okay.
Accio!
My dear Zan, well done. You've solved the puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map I mentioned. There is no telling where I will land us. I found it on pages the Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't an idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not, and what fun would that be? So he died on his...
Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
No. It was not his fault, her fault. It was his fault to allow such a depravity of sorts. To happen in such a manner. It is very whimsical. Ooh, oh, it would have worked well with a Ravenclaw outfit. But I do admit, the blue one does a little bit better for the defense, so I shall use it as my design. So I get to leave this cave immediately.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Well, I think we shall end this series off of part 2 of Hogwarts Legacy PS4 edition. Thank you for joining me on my wonderful stream, and have a wonderful flightful journey. And as remember, Pakaw!